is just in a lot of pain right now. The Nick Ernst show had some episodes up on Facebook before. He's for Williams. And on the other side, Ronaldo Bachmann shows him how it's done. And so again, those are plus points for Japan, but they need more plus points. With 5 points in his first 2 games in this tournament will be coming off the bench.
He hands it off to you.
Hold up.
Him and Harimoto swings it to Brickman. Brickman attacking. He's usually best at
The defense not quick enough for the white shirts.
There seems to have been a draft.
The Asian Games, and what was just so unfortunate, if I remember correctly. That's right.
Oh, nice play there for Japan, and that's the Asian. MACKINZIE Moore is not one of them, and so he's using this tournament to introduce himself.
Kinds of defenses that Mighty Sports did, and it was a huge adjustment to defenses on ball screens.
Well, you know, for the Philippines,
There's one thing that Mighty Sports has to do, especially on the half-court sets, is just big 7-point advantage for Japan now.
well, Moore is the guy.
Well, 5 points in the ball game on a 2 out of 5 shooting.
Bachmann, that familiar attack, Ronaldo ball. Difficult for Ando to get that bucket. And quick attack on the other side. Now Moore,
And as a result, they're able to foil. That he stops, they can actually run because they have the
has been more driving the offense of Mighty Sports, but Ronaldo Bachmann looking to go to work.
things on the table, and he is just hard to guard.
And was also a champion in the CN basketball league. You can tell that he
Look
really
at
takes care of his body and has been unstoppable, grabbing a lot of those. And Eugene Phelps.
Was so evident in the last few plays was they were really trying about 6'5", but he has the ability to score inside and even shoot from the perimeter. After they get the possession, so that's good mentally. Now they have to, and he is painful. He needs to put ice after the game because
Hoshino did not get anything. Phelps attacking once more.
and, this is where Japan can actually maximize their strengths. The defender that tried to stop Eugene Phelps was actually dislodged.
Phelps, open lane. 2 points delivered by Sports to go for goal. They can go one-on-one. You can even say any player.
Ateneo Blue Eagles, they were definitely is represented here, not only to win and compete against tough opponent. Good things going for us with this teams, and you also
Qualifiers, coach. Teams were just running them over, and then suddenly they acquired.
That has been a long time dream for Filipinos to finally have someone, but they're just limited to one shot. That is a huge issue right now. That is great team.
Japan. They kick it out. Ando looking to break down Bachmann, but couldn't see there. He lobs it up to NYAE. And again, so many players of Japan
Inside, he is just a defensive monster. So for as long as the guards,
Brickman wide open. Was that a pass?
if I were
NYAE from Senegal. And Schaefer finally gets that more. 2 seconds to go. Post up from downtown. And that will
end of the first quarter, things started to shape up for the Philippines, and now they're in.
Japan. So again, those are plus points for Japan, but they need more plus points.
At that time, it was Bachmann. Because of his strength, he was still able to bother years old most of the time. Players, younger, quicker guys, other import, MACKINZIE Moore, might have
Go back to the bench for Williams. And on the other side, Ronaldo Bachmann shows him how it's done. Maybe he knew that was going to happen. But it's the running game, Coach Ryan.
Actually, if you're trying to launch a comeback.
Flippin gets to the cup. Finally, Jaco Flippin. Hiraiwa. And then we'll have something else. And I wonder.
Lightning quickness. He's got 8 points.
Have to go through due process for him to be able to be eligible to the PBA.
Okay.
Ever they allow the Philippines a second try, and that's what they
Can he make it to the PBA? What's the profile of Brickman? Just shoot the lights out, can do a lot of things on defense, and don't play careless basketball.
Courts. Bogman attacking Schaefer. Ronaldo getting creative. Back out. Adams to Williams. Pull up three. Bucket.
Tournament, because it's also a showcase of how good in the 70s, and you watch the NBA in the started to understand basketball in
Coach, what is the strength of Japanese basketball?
they are tough defenders.
That's why. That's the
So
only
pardon
reason.
me, my friend. And you can correct me if I make a mistake. And they're just so good fundamentally. But the difference maker right now,
And this is what happened. So it's just a sprained ankle. Obviously, it's still is just in a lot of pain right now. The Nick Ern show. I had some episodes up on Facebook before.
if it's not going to be 100%, might as well see
Games where there were odd number of teams, so one team had to skip a day.
But it is also a huge advantage for him that is playing in D1. USA, in terms of merchandising, branding the country, and also selling a lot of
the William Jones Cup, you have all these teams coming in, and it's the reason these Taipei Nationals have learned to look forward to it. It's always great basketball.
And even
In the third quarter, Phelps puts it up and drops that jumper.
basketball, but at times, especially if you're not stopped your disciplinarian in Coach Raiko Torman. He is part of the coaching in the development of
What a jam there, Philippines, if Edu was healthy. But you know what, Japan, with Ogawa,
the up-and-coming World Cup editions.
I can just imagine how difficult your job is as Flippin gives up a
Make sure it's not an end one.
But Phelps says,
We have a lot of basketball players in our country, but mighty sports. It is also essential that Alex Wong choking for fights. You get a passport before you reach the age of 16. So calling Banal and
Aaron Black. Yeah. That one though was from Hoshino. 6 minutes into this fourth period.
the biggest problem, and let me qualify my statement. I think with that kind of a break, I mean, the players
What do you
might...
expect? It's the basketball that I know you mentioned earlier. You haven't really seen Ronaldo Bogman. Will get 2 more points. I thought he was going to pull an arm.
Charles Chu. 3 straight wins for the young guy. And
Big fourth quarter for Mighty Sports. Go for gold. And